Donnie, what you up to?
We're down here again, y'all, at Southern Choice Homes. We're not affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form, but we are looking for a couple of these houses to put on some land we have. And if you didn't know, right there is Darlington Speedway.
We are right across the street from Darlington Motor Speedway, if you're wondering where this place is.
But we're looking at this one today. This is the only one I've ever seen with shutters on it. Well, I guess the one behind it's got shutters, but I ain't never seen one with shutters.
If you don't know about this place, it's a mobile home dealer. They sell new mobile homes. They have a ton of them here. And they sell used ones even. And we've been coming down here and they let you come and check them out, and we're checking them out. They're right in front of a mobile home park too, so there's just tons of them down here. This is like mobile home heaven, I guess, down here. So we're going to go in and check this one out, but we're going to walk around it first and just show you, see if we can figure out what kind it is, and then take a tour of the inside. It's got a shingled roof, it's got vinyl siding, and it had, like Donnie was just saying, it has shutters on it, which you don't see all that often. Just a little bit different look. There are some over here that are set up. I don't know if this place here has anything to do with this mobile home park, but like that one there has shutters on it as well.
Got shutters on it.
Yeah, so I guess it's a thing, but let's see here. This is a brand new one, it appears.
It's probably 16.
Donnie's saying he thinks it's a 16-footer. Now, Donnie, look how on the front here they have a number sprayed on it.
Yeah.
48610, and it was sprayed there too, it looks like, but they took it off or something. I wonder what that's all about.
That's a different number, ain't it?
Yeah. I mean, I suppose that's a brand new chassis under it, you would think, but I don't know. I don't know how that works. Now they haul it from this end of, obviously, is where the tongue is, and so they put this wood on here. You see it screwed at the top up there and fastened at the bottom so that the siding won't fly off going down the road. Literally, that's why they do it. So this one has a sliding door down there. We're going to go inside here in a second and check out how that's set up. They basically, you know, it's a big box basically, and they just design them to have the rooms in different places, and then the rooms are trimmed out different depending on what kind of setup you've got. Everything's new. We're looking for a name. What does it say here? So it says dehumidifier drain access. This connection for 120 to 240 volts. So that's where the power comes in, and the fresh water connection right beside each other.
It must be close to an 80.
80 feet.
It must be close. I stepped it off at 30 paces. Or 30 steps.
Does seem like a long one.
They put these up here to mount their taillights to.
Oh, okay.
And then they just slide out from underneath the siding. You don't ever see it.
They've got it all figured out, people. There's a dryer vent, it looks like, right there. Yeah, this one's pretty long. This is probably about as long as you can get, at least here at this location. That's a big old window too. That's going to be the master bedroom probably. Well, let's hop up in it. They allow people to come down here. This now, if you want to call them and ask them how much it is, it's D51. So they let people come down here and check them out.
Anybody home?
Donnie always announces our arrival. He wants to make sure that we're not startling anybody and they come shooting at us or something. Now on a mobile home, the doors, you can get a bunch of different doors. This is kind of your traditional one here. They're a little different than house doors. They're just, it's not the same type of thing.
I like the ceiling in this one. Don't have the strips like ours. The old ones always had strips in the ceiling.
Yeah, this one is plastered and it looks good. It's got the knockdown, I think they call that.
Yep.
It's pretty common now that they do recessed lighting in them.
I guess this is for a ceiling fan.
Yeah, you could take that off and put a ceiling fan up there. Little upgrade. The flooring is really nice. Donnie, is that a linoleum?
Yes.
So linoleum floor, it looks, it looks like plank flooring, but it's just a sheet.
Sheet linoleum.
Which, I mean, it looks great. Really looks good. This one looks pretty nice. And again, folks, whenever we're saying, "Oh, this is nice," we're not talking about a stick-built home. We're talking about for a mobile home. It's pretty nice.
They're getting better. They're getting better and better. Every year they get a little more advanced.
If you come in one and you want to nitpick it, since they're built so fast, there's stuff to nitpick all over the place. So there's like fit and finish things. So if you look at the trim on the side of that window, see how it's crooked down at the bottom. And then if you look at the slider back there, see how the top of it's crooked. It's just not quite perfect. It's part of them. They're all like that. No matter how nice it is, you're gonna find something like that.
The downfall to a single wide is no storage. This is your main pantry. This is where you got to keep all your food. Is in here.
Yeah.
So that's the downfall to a single wide.
Now that piece of plywood there at the bottom, the OSB at the bottom says April 25th, 2024. Now that's when the OSB was made. And then since then they've cut it and put it in this. We're looking at this in October of 2024. So this thing is brand new, fresh out of the factory. All right, a lot of people are interested in the appliances. This is a Frigidaire stove. One of the commenters was mentioning a couple weeks back that they just, I think they emailed it to me actually, that they just changed some of the laws regarding these. They actually changed the laws to make it easier to build them. I figured, they changed the law. They're gonna make it more regulations and stuff. It was some kind of law having to do with the appliances. Before they had to get the appliances inspected by something or whatever, but now they don't. They can just use off-the-shelf appliances that have already passed certification or whatever. So this is a Clayton home. This says scan to take an e-built home tour, so you may be able to scan that code there. And it says, homes so energy efficient. We get people asking about this all the time. Homes so energy efficient, you can save up to 50% on annual utility costs. Whole house ventilation system, a Rheem hybrid heat pump water heater, Lux argon gas low E windows, insulated exterior doors, additional insulation, I guess they're saying in the top, ecobee smart thermostat, Energy Star certified appliances, Smart Comfort by Carrier HVAC heat pump or gas furnace, LED lighting, and it's solar ready. So we get a lot of comments where people are saying that they had a mobile home and they froze in the winter and they burned up in the summer.
Yep.
And I understand some of them are like that, but the ones we've got that we're operating, which aren't really all that new,
the
90s models,
yeah.
Actually do pretty good on energy.
We got a 16 by 80. The lady is keeping it 70 in the summer, 68 to 70 in the summer. It's $100 a month in power.
Yeah, so you can't
Better
really,
than what my house is doing.
yeah, you can't really ask for much better than that.
I had another commenter say that they don't come with the air conditioning units.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I have never bought a brand new one.
This does say heat pump or gas furnace, so it could be that you get the furnace, but you have to pay extra for the heat pump or something.
It's possible.
And then people have mentioned South Carolina, don't you need air? Yeah, you pretty much do.
Yes.
It's October now, and I can tell you in here, it's really cool right now. It's probably 8-9 degrees cooler than it is outside. So, all right, so let's see how this thing is laid out. It's the Splendor model, I guess. I guess that's what that means.
Mm-hmm. AC is right now.
They worked this panel in May. So maybe this thing's been sitting here a few months. Panel, they've written in all of the stuff. All right. Yeah, this is a little different. So there's a little room here for the laundry. And then there must be a closet behind it here in the master bedroom. And the ceilings continue with the knockdown finish. And you know, that's not one big piece. Obviously, they finished that after they put them up. That must have just been something that people were really interested in having in their home. Or now they're doing it in all of them, or in, you know.
Most of the ones you see now, the closet area is in the bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is one where they've got a separate closet. I gotta say, I'm really impressed by the ceiling. That looks really nice. And I don't see any imperfections in it or anything. I mean, they just did a great job on that.
Well, that's probably why they did it, so you couldn't see the imperfections.
Yeah, it hides all of that. But they did it good too. I mean, it looks really nice. Same thing here in the bathroom.
That is a huge garden tub.
Yeah, they call that a garden tub with a regular sized toilet.
You can have a party in the shower over it.
Decent little vanity here. And then a huge shower. I mean, the reason I guess they would make it that big is because it's just easier because of the width of the room already for the garden tub.
Yep.
And that is not, a lot of these mobile homes have shorter bathtubs and, you know, and all that. This is not, this is full size. This is probably bigger than the one in my house. But I'm sure it's just a standard size. But
I like how they're doing this now. This is an upgrade too. Used to be they just glued this right to the wall.
yeah.
Now they're putting tabs on it where you can take them off.
Yeah, so it's got your traditional mirror, but they're not putting a trim on it or anything, which actually, you know, looks a lot cleaner. And now the tops on these have a granite look, but they are not granite. They're just a laminate, like, what do they call it, honey?
Formica.
Formica. I'm sure it's not Formica brand, but it's Formica type laminate. But it looks really good.
They got screws out here, so you got access.
Yeah, so you can get to the back of that shower. Now,
Also access over there.
one thing to show too that has changed over the years, that is a straight up regular door that you would find in a home. Now, one of the reasons they do that is because they're cheap. A door that you put in a home is not expensive anymore, you know, so it's the same thickness as what you might find in your house. It's a hollow door, you know, it's not wood, it's just they press those things out all day long. But on the old mobile homes, they were actually thinner than a home door. So,
And there was more.
Yeah, they were more money, yeah, so they've just used the standard. There's another access panel so that you can get to the back of the garden tub. I gotta say, this one's pretty nice.
It is.
It's just a standard home. There's nothing super fancy about it or anything, but it's nice.
It's simple.
Yeah, this is a really nice, well-built mobile home for a mobile home. Again, just talking about mobile homes. So another little finish problem. Some of this stuff would drive some people crazy. There's no way some people would buy like that. But whenever they deliver these, they come out and they fix things.
Yeah, they come out and fix all the little.
So they make a little list and basically ask you what you're not happy with, and you make a list, and then a guy goes through and fixes it. So it could be that they have this same color Formica or laminate in all of these, and the guy's just going to have it with them on the truck and bring it out and fix that till you're happy with it. And I used to work for a paint company, and they would paint the house in like a day, which is fast. And then they would get the homeowner and walk around and say, all right, what are you not happy with? Do you have any issues? How do you think it looks? And if they said anything, they would immediately just have the guy, okay, fix that. You know, so if the finish wasn't right, you didn't like this, the guy would immediately sand it down, repaint it or whatever. And the people would be really happy. They got nothing but good reviews. So if you can get them to do that, it's actually a good way of handling it. I see another mess up over here on the back of the door. I don't know what's going on down there, but it's all stuff like that. If you told the the trim guy, he would fix that. So here's the thermostat that we're talking about. The hallways we've noticed too on some of these are a little wider. Like there's plenty of room to walk down this hallway. 2 people could walk down this hallway, no problem. So here's our second bedroom, the traditional hallway bedroom, and it's a little bigger than they usually are. Couple feet. Got another kind of weird fitment thing going on down there. Very nice ceiling though, again. Kind of traditional closet, but a little bigger than they are a lot of times. Donnie, tell me about the windows.
These are good ones.
They're again, it's the Lux window, argon gas, low E, it says. You may not be able to open them, maybe they've got them. It says something about emergency exit on it. There you go. Well, anyway, and Clayton makes them themselves.
We clean them, flip them back up.
It's just one of those things where the windows are night and day compared to the old windows.
The old windows, there was a single pane out here on the outside and a single pane on the inside, and it was 2 separate pieces of, there was 2 separate windows. You had one outside and you had the same window that was outside on the inside.
Yeah, just kind of a weird way to do it, and they're kind of crappy. I mean,
and you would always get water damage in between the windows because inevitably you would only shut the inside window. You wouldn't shut the outside and the inside.
Yeah.
Or your air conditioner would run water back in between the windows. And you couldn't even tell inside.
Yeah. And on this one, you've even got a nice little sill there inside. Just much nicer than the older ones.
Yes, a lot nicer. Little fitment.
Yeah, just little things. It depends on how big of a deal you're going to make about it. I mean, if you're going to complain about that, the only way they're going to be able to fix it is to replace that entire sheet.
Look at this. I ain't never seen this before.
Whole house ventilation. I think I did see that on the last one we did, but I didn't mention it. All right. Boy, that's high tech, isn't it?
And it's PEX.
Yep, they're using PEX now. Very well done. And the furnace back there.
Is that a condensation pipe? Sure looks like it.
I think on mine it's like that too at the house, and
you should have a blow off.
no, mine has that too, but not on that. It's on the furnace actually, or the heat pump. So open that other door there, Donnie. Show them how that's done. That's pretty cool. It's a vented door, and then another vented door for the furnace.
And there's no AC.
Yeah, no AC, but I guess they could put it on the top, the coil on the top.
Yeah, I just took that filter out to look. There's no coil.
And this is what this is for, right?
Yeah, the coil.
So maybe the coil would go there.
And they got a hole in the floor to run your lines through, but there ain't no air in it.
We're not HVAC guys, obviously, but we've paid for them a little bit.
I guess so. They got a vent there for it too.
Yeah.
It's not there.
So they're stepping up their game on that, I think.
Yeah.
All right, so this is like a vestibule kind of situation here. I don't know what you would put here. The laundry stuff went in the other room. Maybe this, didn't somebody say it was for a freezer?
It was surely not this far from the kitchen.
I don't know. So I guess you can do whatever you want with this, but it's, whenever they build these, they're kind of stuck with the confines of a long tube, so they just come up with creative ways to make rooms. Like in most houses, you wouldn't have a room like this, but you could put a little couch here and be a little area to relax, I guess.
Kids' playroom.
Yeah,
Play area.
maybe. So we've got in here, it's a little traditional little tiny vanity that's like 24 inches wide or 22 inches wide. Same type of mirror Donnie was talking about. And this is something I've been seeing in a few of them lately. It's real old school. They have this textured tile on the surround, which you actually see on the really old ones as well. Like that's on some of them way back even in the 70s and the 80s, you would see that. So it's the same type of setup. It's actually kind of cool with the surround there. I think it's not really a one-piece surround. It's like a 3-piece or a 5-piece surround.
Yeah, they call them 5 pieces because the tub and then.
Yeah. Or I think the top's 5 because it's got those little corner things. Let's see. Yeah, see that's like, there's like a spot back there. So like moisture could get back behind there. So, you know. It's not going to be as nicely built as your stick-built home, folks, because it's cheaper, you know. That's how they get the price down.
It's going to be better than an RV.
Yeah, yeah. So.
And a lot more room than an RV.
Yeah. We've had a lot of people mention they would rather live in an RV. I can see that. But that again would be a financial decision, you know. It might be cheaper to live in an RV.
This room's pretty spacious, really.
Yeah, pretty decent. And it's kind of traditional on a lot of these. They have the closet right there. We've got one that has a closet right there. So this is the little kit that they use to build out the home. On a double wide, there's a lot more stuff because they have to finish the siding to join the 2 pieces together. But on a single wide, they may only need a few things to hook it up. So they've got some piping and stuff like that in there that they're going to need whenever they deliver it to the final location that it's going to.
There's another fitment issue.
Yeah, so, you know, they're building these things quick. I can only imagine. I would love to go to an assembly line and just see how they actually do this. So, well, there you go, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a Clayton 3-bedroom. We're guessing it's like a 16 by 80. What did they say that the name of it was? Maybe we'll go back and look. Yeah, we'll walk back through real quick. Got this cool little area here. It's a 2-bedroom. I mean a 2-bathroom, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And the model of it is the Splendor. Many a splendid thing. All right, so let us know what you think about this one down below. I can't believe they're putting these huge panels in a house, you know. That's crazy. But it's cool. I mean, it's good because you got extra outlets. But
thumbs up for filming. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already, and we'll catch you on the next one.
And if you like these type of videos, here's another one that we did a while back of a used mobile home. So check it out. We'll see you on the next one.